Hey guys, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and today I'm going to show you how to make a ham and egg casserole to put in your freezer. This recipe is part of my 25 Days of Freezer Meal series. If you need to get caught up, I've got a link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. Now, what I like about this casserole is that you can eat it for either breakfast or dinner. We make breakfast for dinner a lot in this household. It's usually pancakes, but sometimes I'll make an egg casserole like this. So you've got the ham and you've got the eggs, you've got good sources of protein in there. So if you want to add like a side salad or other sort of vegetable to this, it would make a really good dinner. You can add a side of fruit to it and it would be a really good breakfast. And if you have any leftover ham from the holiday season, especially for Christmas, so we eat ham all the time. If you have a lot of leftover ham, this would be a really good recipe for it. And I've got 3 other recipes in my 25 Days of Freezer Meal series that use this leftover ham. So make sure you check that out too if you need more ideas. Now, this casserole you would bake ahead of time. I've never actually frozen raw eggs, so I don't really know whether that will freeze really well, but definitely bake this one ahead of time. And you can freeze it in 2 different ways. The first way is to freeze it whole, so bake the casserole and just freeze the entire thing in a foil pan. Or secondly, which is what I did, cut them into individual pieces and then put them in containers and freeze them. And that way you can get it out the night before and heat it up the next morning and you're ready to go for breakfast. So let me show you how it's made. In a large bowl, add 1 cup of diced ham, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a few shakes of pepper, and stir to combine. Once it's fully mixed together, add it to the bottom of a 9x13 casserole dish. Next, crack 12 eggs into a bowl. Then add 1 cup of milk, one tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a few shakes of pepper, and whisk together. Once it's fully mixed together, add it to the top of the ham mixture and bake it at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes until the eggs are fully set. Once it comes out of the oven, just poke it with a knife to see if it comes out clean. Now when it's fully cooled, you can freeze it in a couple different ways. The first way is to just freeze the casserole whole. The second way is to cut it into 6 servings and freeze them individually. That way you can thaw them in the fridge and grab and go when you're ready. If you would like a printable recipe for this, I've got a link in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Also, be sure to look at my other recipes in my 25 Days of Freezer Meal series. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for any future updates for my grocery hauls, more recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later.